Welcome back, everybody. This is another Marvel Watch Along, and I am Echo Ninja, and we are continuing our adventure with Loki, Season 1 and Episode 3. And if you guys have not seen the other two, spoilers alert for up ahead. We are basically going to be getting further into Loki. So last week we found out about Lady Loki, and there's been some speculation on whether she is or isn't, because the international credits, they basically give a different name, Sylvanus or something like that. So basically, that kind of gives a more in-depth mystery to the character. But for now, we'll just call her Lady Loki until we find out more, if we do find out more. And last week we got to TVA and our variant Loki, tracking her down, trying to find out what she's doing, and we realize that she literally bombed the entire timeline stream, the entire sacred timeline, creating multiple variant timelines, creating a multiverse all over again. It sort of kind of looks like it went against the endgame ending, but I mean, whatever. There's nothing really that you can possibly do to change that, fix that, whatever. I mean, maybe you can. This is Marvel, Disney, for Christ's sake. I shouldn't even say that. This guy talking about them is like talking about God itself. But anyway, we're going to be getting all into this completely. Before we do that, just want to let you guys know, this episode is brought to you by Wild Bill's Craft Beverages. You can catch them on drinkwildbills.com and use our code TrueStoryBro to get yourself 10% off on all of our great sodas, apparel, and different mugs and all types of accessories. Without further ado, we are going to start Loki Season 1, Episode 3. Don't work in time. Oh, shit! She's good. $20.77.
What was that? Love is hate.
Oh, piss off.
Oh, what is that? Is that the... Oh, shit! Pieces of a goddamn moon.
What did you say? Before she joined the TVA,
Yeah, she was just a regular person on Earth.
a regular person.
Loved margaritas.
I was told that everyone who works at the TVA was created by the Timekeepers.
Ooh.
That's ridiculous. They're all variants, just like us.
I knew
I
it!
didn't know that.
Okay. Wow, alright. So, with this third episode, it was more of a, I guess, dive into both of their lives, of who they were, basically. It kind of reminded me, not gonna lie, when they got on the train, the whole train scene, in a way, kind of reminded me of what's that movie? That James Bond movie, Casino Royale, with him and Vespa and stuff like that. It kind of reminded me of that in a way, except for the, getting drunk and dancing around and stuff like that. But yeah, this was a much slower paced episode, but it was a necessary one because we got to know that her name was Sylvia. I think that Sylvina. And apparently it's an alias for her, even though she is a Loki. So they mixed two characters together, apparently, from the comic books, from what I hear about the character's name, and with Sylvina, of course, she knows different magic, and he does too, and apparently, with her mother told her parents told her that she was adopted, but his parents never did. So it's almost like he's kind of realizing what would happen if she's the result of what would happen if other things happened, in a way. That's what I'm guessing so far. But them being stuck on this planet, like, it's crazy. But the one thing that made me just go a bit bonkers in my brain, and I something about this told me in my head last week about this, when they were having a discussion. Him and Mobius was having that discussion about, beliefs and stuff like that, and him believing that everyone there was created by the TVA, the timekeepers, and we find out it's a freaking lie. Like, what else? What possibly? How can something be that powerful and not have a Wizard of Oz moment? Like, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about with the Wizard of Oz moment, when you finally get to the wizard and you find out it's some guy projecting himself from some machine in the back and behind the scenes. That shit. Like, that's exactly what the Time Variant Authority is, the TVA is. They're basically a Wizard of Oz moment that just crumbles once you find out the truth. And boy, when you find out that one TVA agent was from Earth, like hundreds of years ago, it kind of dawns on you, like, and then you realize everyone in the TVA are variants. It kind of I'm almost certain that Mobius is gotta be a variant of Loki. I'm just saying. I'm just the way he is, and just how he is so much like him in a way, mannerisms, the way he speaks, and all that other stuff. But that does make sense with the rings on the rings that you see in Renslayer's office when Mobius was drinking the drink, and he put the glass down and you saw different rings. Kind of makes sense with that. If Mobius is not another Loki variant, maybe he's maybe he's a clone, just like in the comic books. It's just different clones of him somewhere. Because, I mean, she does mention another assistant or another agent, whatnot, helping her and stuff like that. A lot of people saying, oh, it probably Kane the Conqueror. Or maybe it's just another Mobius. Like, you never know. I mean, now finding out that the Time Variant, the TVA agents are just variants from different worlds, from different Earths, or different times on Earth. I mean, anything's possible. But the Kane the Conqueror being the other agent that giving her all this stuff, it's not too far-fetched. But also the whole factor of him being Mobius being a clone, Also, very not too far-fetched. But hopefully next week we'll learn more on the whole TVA of Selvina and everything else on this show. But until then, guys, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, throw a comment down. Let us know your take on the whole the truth of the TVA, or give me some intake on what you think about Selvina, or hey, give me some insight on Loki that I might not know that you guys might know, that might coincide with the show. So until then, guys, I will see you guys next week for another round of Marvel Watch Along. Peace.